Hello, Math 96. So today is Monday or Tuesday if I'm seeing you on Tuesday. So please take out a piece of paper. We're going to do a little something different today. Or you can use the blank page on page 181 in the back of your white notebook. So today we're going to practice for this week's quiz on rational expressions. On Wednesday, we're going to practice how to use Otis for this type of quiz. So please be here. And Thursday and Friday, we're going to take the actual quiz on simplify, multiply, divide rational expressions. Okay, so make sure you are caught up with all your notes and homework, please. And also make sure you always show your work with the magic X on all homework, or no points will be given for your homework. Okay, so today is an introduction. Whoops. There we go. Today is an introduction to notation that will be used on the quiz this week. So if you see this notation, it means to set up the problem, then you factor and cancel. This means you set up the multiplication problem, because see, it's multiply, right? Then guess what? Factor and cancel. Okay. And if you see the next one, this is division, you're going to leave the front alone. Just write it down exactly as you see it. Change the division to multiply. So you can put a dot. And then remember to flip the back fraction. And then guess what? Yep, you factor and cancel. Okay, so let's give this a try. If you need a minute to write this down, then just hit pause on the video. Okay, so I'd like you to write this down. And then exactly how we do that, we take the f of x function, so it's right here. I put that on top. And then we take the g of x function right here, and we put it on the bottom. Oh, sorry, that's a funny looking 3. And then we factor and cancel. So anything with x squared needs a magic x. When you only have 2 pieces on the magic x, then you want to add in a 0x. We've been going over that. So I'm going to draw 1 bar, and you're going to put your 2 parentheses, and we're going to factor right here with the magic x. So it says what multiplies to negative 25, because remember, you multiply that hidden 1. So what multiplies to negative 25 and gives us 0? Well, obviously 5 minus 5 would equal 0. So I need x plus 5 and x minus 5, and that's the factoring. Now I'm going to factor with the magic x the bottom, so I'm going to put my 2 parentheses there so I know where it goes. And there's a hidden 1. So you're asking yourself what multiplies to a 35 negative, but gives us 2. Obviously 7 and 5 would get us to 2. So a regular 7 minus 5 would equal positive 2. So it's going to be x plus 7, x minus 5. And then the next step after we factor is we have to go ahead and cancel. So if something in the top matches exactly with the bottom, then we cancel. So x minus 5 over x minus 5 cancels. And then our final answer is just what's left. So x plus 5 on the top and x plus 7 on the bottom is our final answer. Okay, hit pause if you need a minute. Okay, so please write down the next one. F of x times g of x. Write that down so you have it in your notes, okay? All right, so that means we take the f of x function. So we're going to take this one, and we're going to write it down underneath f of x times, and then we're going to take the g of x function. Okay. Let me see if I can easily change my pen color. Sorry about that problem in the beginning. Okay, so when it's a multiply dot, you're allowed to just think of it as one big bar. So I'm going to draw one big bar, and I'm going to do each of these 4 items one at a time. So I'm going to circle here this item and this one, because both of those do not have x squared. So I have to consider, is this a greatest common factor? Can I simplify that with GCF? I can. I can pull out a 7, put my parentheses, out of both 7x and the negative 14. So if I do that, I would be left with x minus 2. Then I'm going to look on my problem. Here's another one that does not have x squared. So I have to think to myself, is that GCF? It is. So that's 7 times 5 and 7 times 1. So I can pull out the 7. And I'm left with 5 and 1. So it'll be 5x plus 1. You can't throw away this 1. It's like a placeholder. So make sure it's there. Okay, so I did my GCF factoring. So now everything else has x squared. So I need magic x. So I'm just going to start on the top. Let's see if my pen works. I don't know, you guys have been having trouble with this all day. Just grab my pen, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. So I'm going to end up having 2 parentheses after I do my magic x. Do my magic x off on the side. So I have to be careful because I'm multiplying 5 in, so I have to have magic x with division. So this one, because I have 5x squared, it's magic x with division. You have to remember that. I taught you that trick. So you got to go 5x, 5x because of this. All right? So you're asking yourself, 5 times 1, what multiplies to 5 and gives us 6? Oh, come on. What multiplies to 5? 5 and 1. It adds up to 6. Now I have to do division wherever I can. I can see I could divide a 5 here, which is what I multiplied in, right? Remember that? So this will be x plus 1, and this one just comes down, so it's 5x plus 1. So that's what's going to go inside here. And then I have to do, I didn't do anything. What happened? This thing is just acting up. Even the bottom of my screen is going crazy. Okay, so then I have to do this bottom left. So I'm going to need 2 parentheses. And I have to add in the 0 because it needs to be 3 pieces long. So I'm multiplying front and back. So what multiplies to a 4 negative and gives us 0? Obviously 2 minus 2. So x plus 2, x minus 2, right? Because 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. So x, did it again. Yes, come on. Why this is acting up today. Okay, so this is going to be x plus 2 and x minus 2. And then we're going to go ahead and cancel whatever matches top to bottom. So I'm going to start with the 7 on the top, cancels with the 7 in the bottom. X minus 2 cancels with an x minus 2. 5x plus 1 cancels with the 5x plus 1. Whatever's left is my final answer. So I have an x plus 1 in the top and an x plus 2 in the bottom. And there's our final answer. Alrighty, so that was multiplication. We have one more to do for division. Hopefully my screen won't act up. Hit pause if you need a moment. Okay, so go ahead and write this down. This is for division. So we're going to take the f of x, we're going to leave that alone. So it's right here. So x squared minus 81 over 3x plus 15. we're going to change to multiply. So I'm going to change it to multiply. And then this one, we're going to flip over the back fraction. So the g of x, I need to flip over. So when I draw this out, the one with the 100 is going to go on the top instead of the bottom. And the one on the top will go on the bottom. Okay, then we're gonna, since it's multiply, you can think of it as just one straight bar. Draw that line through, and then we're gonna start factoring. Okay. I was hoping I could change colors here. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna look here on the bottom left. My pen will work. This one is GCF. I can pull out a 3. Right? That's GCF because it doesn't have x squared. Everything else has x squared, so I need magic x's. So I'm going to start right here. So I'm going to put 2 parentheses. I'm going to add in that 0x in the middle. So x squared plus 0x minus 81. What multiplies to an 81 negative and gets me 0? Obviously, 9 minus 9 would equal 0. So it's x plus 9, x minus 9. The next one on the top will be magic x, so I'm going to put in 2 parentheses. So I'm asking myself what multiplies to 100 negative, oops, and gives me that 15. So if I go over to 100, 20 and 5 would get me to a 15. I need a negative 15. So negative 20 plus 5 would equal negative 15. So that'll be x minus 20, x plus 5. And then I have the bottom one to do the magic x on. So I'm going to put my 2 parentheses. Be careful, it has 2x squared. So this is the magic x with division. And there goes my pen again. Pen, 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 pen. Oh, I picked up the laser pointer. That's learning that I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Still on the laser button, I think. I just want a pen. Okay. 2x squared plus 19x plus 9. Multiply front and back, and I have to, on my magic x, write 2x, 2x, because I have to do that divide out business. 2 times 9 is 18. So what multiplies to 18 and gives us 19? Well, that's easy. 18 and 1, right? Sorry, this is the wrong list. We don't need this one today. So what multiplies to 18 and gets us 19 is got to be 18 and 1. Divide on this side by the 2 that I multiplied in. So this will be x plus 9. And this one will be 2x plus 1. Okay, so now after you factor, then you cancel. So you cancel whatever is matching from the top to the bottom. So let's see, I have x plus 9, and I don't have my pen. Again, and x plus 9 and x plus 9, x plus 5 and x plus 5. And that's it. So my final answer is x minus 9 and x minus 20 on the top. And then I have a 3, and I smash it right next to the 2x plus 1. And that's our final answer. Don't throw away the 3. You have to keep that 3 down there, okay? It's just part of the final answer. So these are the top final answer, and then this 3 and this 2x plus 1 are the bottom final answer. Okay, see you on Wednesday. Have a great day. There's no extra homework except to make up your digital workbook. Get all your notes and homework in, you guys. Have a great day.